Chip Horton.
Sorry, hands too hard. Let go! Hey, you let go! You! Make some noise! I find that shows a lack of creativity on the part of the audience. For when anyone says, make some noise, and they've got a microphone in front of you, people tend to say woo, and clap, and yell, and whistle. Now, I've never been able to say the word woo in a way that doesn't fill me with shame. But we're going to try something different here. So there are lots of different options. A unified shudder could pass through the crowd whenever I say make some noise. Or we could sneeze in rounds. Or let's try this. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody's going to sigh, okay? Ready? Make some noise. 1, 2, 3. That's relaxing, right? So the United States government claims that it's against human trafficking. And yet every day in our country, pedestrians are allowed to walk the streets. I don't get it. I don't get it. I try to do what I can. So like if I'm driving by and I see somebody walking down the road, I yell out my window, "You monster!" But it's hard. I love yelling things out the window of my car. That's how I voice myself democratically, I guess. I drove by the post office and they were having, I guess, like a picket or some kind of strike, I don't know. And somebody was holding a sign that said, "Honk if you support us." And so I honk, 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 honk. And the guy's holding the sign, he says, "Thanks." And I yell back, "I just like honking." So, sorry, no, it's not my time yet, sorry. I was walking through Springfield Branson National Airport the other day. I feel like Branson's kind of piggybacking on us there a little bit. Like people are landing there thinking, "Wow, it's so nice here in Springfield Branson. This is really cool." Like, I don't know, anytime there's a hyphen in a title, I just don't believe it. Like when a woman gets married and she hyphenates her name, she can't be that married. I'll come back and ask you next week and we'll see what the answer has been. But I walk up to the baggage claim and I realize, wouldn't that suck to be a terrorist and to get off your plane, walk up to baggage claim, be waiting for your bag, and then realize, oh my goodness, I forgot to blow up the plane. Or like run it into a building. How embarrassing. That would be so. And so you scramble back to the terminal and you try to reboard and the attendant's like, "No, you can't get back on there." And you're like, I left my cell phone on there. And they're like, "What's it look like?" And you're like, "It's one of those disposable track phones you get at Walmart and they're not traceable." They're like, "Oh, like what a terrorist has?" "No, not what a terrorist has." So, my smartphone outsmarts me sometimes. Thank you. Very vocal. It has airplane mode on it, which I've found to be a letdown. I feel like if this thing did turn into an airplane, it would be one of those crappy, like radio control airplanes. Are you serious? Okay, well. Okay, well, you guys have been very sexy audience. Okay, love you, bye.